What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 5, episode 9, True Hollywood Story. So it starts with Brooke Valentine going over there to talk to Teairra Marie. And to be quite honest, I don't even feel like Brooke is coming from a sincere place when she's going over there talking to Teairra Marie. She's just one of those bitches that want to be up in front of everybody's business, want to be messy, want to be the gossip queen. That is what her role is on this show. That's what it seems like. And I am just so mad that that bitch is so fine and that bitch can sing her ass off, but she is not on here displaying nan one of those talents that she got, okay? You literally out here reducing yourself to just a gossip ass bitch that's, being the bone carrier. She's the Carly Weird of this goddamn show. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? But okay, so she basically was trying to get the lowdown on what's going on with Teairra in this sex tape situation and the Akbar situation, and telling her piece about how, she's known Akbar for at least a couple of years. She was walking through the grocery store with her mama and her son, and Akbar rolled up and was like, "Oh, hey, you cute. Okay, this your little man right here. He cute." Bitch, I said, "What?" When she said, he was running his hands through his curls and stuff like that, I said, "Wait a minute, that sounds very what is that, pedophilish and stuff like that." But you know, I would have said, "Skirt, don't touch his hair, don't touch his person, we don't know you." And she said ever since then, it's like every 6 months or whatever, she get a girlfriend that's calling talking about she met some dude with some green eyes in grocery store. I said, so this bitch is literally out here, like I said, out here trying to get a harem and you know pimping these hoes. Okay, he just trying to get a stable. Like, come on. And so she said, but I get that, but you gotta understand, if you doing this press conference and stuff like this, it's just a little confusing because you first come out saying that you didn't do it and that he's the one that did it. Now you trying to say that you want to sue old boy, and then you have a video the very next day after the whole thing happened, and you're at his place, and you literally in his bed. And she was like, I know it seemed a little crazy because I had to go over there and I had to see if he really did this, because this is some dude that I really was in love with. And it's like, babe, did you really do this? I was like, Teairra, you don't, it's shaky. Like, the story just keeps changing, okay? And, I don't know if it's a nervous thing with Teairra, but every time she talks, even still now, even when she was a little chunkier, even when she's, a little lighter, she still talks as if, her voice is shaky, like she finna cry, some shit like that, and she trying to catch her breath. I don't know what that's about, but baby, it's telling, okay? It's telling, and it's telling on you, all right? And I said, bruh, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. You just trying to be a little messy, interjecting yourself. She wanna, be there for her at her press conference since, Nikki and Paris says she don't want to deal with no legal stuff. Okay, she done already had a bout with illegal shit. She don't want to get involved in it like that. That's understandable. But then you got Nikki Baby, who, you was all up in the bitch business and you're nowhere to be found when bitch needs you. So, that's understandable too. Like, girl, I look at the whole sideways as well. Okay, you was being in the mess, but now when the shit hit the fan, you know where to be found. Okay. So moving on from that, we got Apple Watts on the set of this music video with Amber. Is her name Amber Diamond? Amber Diamond, okay. And this dude named Marcus Anthony, never heard of him. He works with Rockstar. He's cool with him. And so therefore Applewhite was like, I'm out here trying to get this money and everything, but since the music ain't paying the bills right now, I gotta go back to doing what I really gotta do to put some food on the table, okay? I gotta pop my puss in this goddamn music video. Now I know Marcus Anthony and he cool with Rockstar, whatever, so I gotta keep my distance a little bit, not give a little and too much. But I'm finna see what's popping with him and all that stuff. So they cool or whatever. They been cool. They have a little conversation. Amber Diamond was like, bitch, I see what's going on. She was like, girl, it ain't even nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working with A1 and all that stuff. Just trying to get it in and everything. And she was like, because Rockstar, he crazy as fuck and all that shit. Bitch, let me tell you. Let me tell you what this nigga did to me. And she was like, girl, what? Okay, you got a story too? Yes, I do, bitch. Let me tell you this. Okay, so you know what? You got some talent, and you should really hook up with my mama, because even though we not really fucking with each other right now, she really know and got alpha talent, and bitch, you got some talent right there, and she can really work with you and take you to higher places that she couldn't take me. Okay, because that's why I'm still up in these little videos like this. My mama paid Rockstar 20 bands to do a song for me, right? And so when he do the song, my mama didn't even fucking like it. So next thing you know, he gonna tell everybody what my vocals really sound like. And I'm like, bitch, that's Grammy as fuck. I was like, girl, you should be embarrassed at the fact that you can't sing. That should be the most embarrassing part about it. That, you came to this professional, so-called professional person and knowing damn well that your vocals was never intact in the first place. But okay. So I guess, Amber gonna introduce Apple Watch to her mama. And I was like, girl, another pimpo situation. But okay. Cause I think Shine Love finna meet her match. You call Apple White a bitch like you call your daughter. Yeah, it ain't finna go down that way. Moving on from that, there is this little release party for Bridget Kelly's album. Okay, she comes in and she comes out, and most times you forget that she on the show. And she's up there, she's giving her people a first listen to it. She's up there singing. Okay, you can never deny the fact that she can sing or whatever. It is so fucking funny that two people that has worked under the tutelage of Jay-Z is on this show, and both of them have made asses of themselves in one way or another. Teairra Marie and Bridget Kelly. Because y'all remember Bridget Kelly used to be signed to Rock Nation as well. Teairra Marie used to be signed to Rockefeller too. Okay, when Rihanna came out. Ponder Replay. Okay. Ain't got no daddy at home. You know what I'm saying? Teairra should have popped, but she was the cause of her own downfall. And I'm so glad that she put that out there. But anyway, because there was no reason why she couldn't be on the same level. Anyway, we ain't finna get into that. I was very disappointed when the shit didn't pop the way that it should. But because I was like, Rihanna, the bitch can't sing. But now I love Rihanna, so it's like whatever. Moving on from that, you got Bridget Kelly telling the girls that Donatella done got her hooked up with some interviews and some stuff, press going on overseas in London, and rented out an 8-bedroom flat, want the girls to come through, have a little girls trip and all that. That's cool. You got Brooke over there talking to Moniece. They not really friends like that, but they follow each other, so they getting to know each other. And she telling them about this whole Teairra situation with the press conference, and how she wants Teairra want Moniece to be there for her, and she was like, well, we not really cool like that right now because we had a little falling out. But the whole thing with Nikki not being there, Nikki don't know how to be a friend to her the way that Teairra be a friend to her. So I ain't gonna promise nothing, but we'll see. And at this point, Jay will come over there, and he pulling Moniece to the side and telling her, your advice, I did what you said, but it kind of backfired, and I brought LaBrittany with me, and Ray told me they didn't want the Jay Will character, they wanted Candy, but then they said that LaBrittany got on. Here's my thing. I honestly don't feel like he has a right to be upset at LaBrittany because you the one that invited her. Okay, so what did you expect? You really thought that you brought this girl as if the way that you're trying to make it seem, and especially Moniece talking about something, well, if she was a real friend, she would, talk to you about it, and then, or she would turn down the showcase. Bitch, she's a struggling artist as well. Why the fuck would she turn down the showcase? Why would you invite somebody and not think of the possibility that they actually might get picked over you, or both of y'all might get picked, or one or the other? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do something like that, and then when they get picked, expect them to break, to get this gig up? A gig is a gig to a struggling artist, okay? And you can't afford to be, giving the stuff up. Jay will talk about something. She don't get as many followers as I do, or as Candy do, or whatever. And I'm like, so the fuck what? Okay, this day and age, we so about followers and likes and retweets and shit like that. That don't fucking matter. That's not the case, okay? It's exposure whichever way. She's going to get exposure, and that's what these artists need, okay? You're just salty because I feel as though maybe if he would have came in and he would have did a different song as Jay Will, a little bit more upbeat or whatever, maybe they would have saw some potential to put him on the set. But no, you fucked yourself, okay? That was on your fault. You being angry black man, we need to protest and all this shit. It's a time and a place for that, and I understand, trying to be your own self and do who you are, but no, you fucked yourself in that sense. And then for Moniece to say, well, you need to check her because I don't know nothing about her, and all the stuff that I heard about her ain't even good. She was sliding in A1 DM, she was fucking this other nigga. I said, okay, and if that's to happen, that ain't got nothing to do with her actually getting out here and performing this gig. Like, come on. Why y'all resort to that? I said, Jay Will, if that was your friend, you should be happy that she got the gig, bitch. And that just goes to show you another petty gay like everybody else. And Jay, you should show you how important that you are not to people, because Moniece cut that conversation short and said, bitch, I see somebody that I actually know that I need to go talk to. And she went over there to Rockstar, and apparently she's very good friends and been good friends with his sister. And I can't stand when people be like, my adopted this and my adopted that. No, y'all been together for years and years and years, and y'all been up in this family. Y'all brothers and sisters. I don't give a fuck. That's my sis. That's my bro. Okay, fuck that adopted shit. We family. Okay, fuck all that. But you know, she want to work with Rockstar. Rockstar is talking about something. He been knowing Moniece for years, in and out. And here he go once again trying to make it known that he didn't fuck this bitch or fuck this person or did that, or he can get whoever. Like, it's irritating, it's tired as fuck, and it seems like you lying. But okay, you know, he was like, you know, it seemed like he just been handing out tracks here and there like charity, but I'ma see what she can do, because she can carry a little tune. So might as well just get in the booth. I said, okay. So it's time for Teairra Marie's little press conference or whatever. We all seen the press conference, you know, but we didn't see the behind the scenes. We see Brooke coming up there. We see Alejandra in the hallway, and she was like, you know, the person that they put in this lawsuit against, he didn't do it. I did it, mind you. Keep in mind that when all this stuff came out, and when you know, they confronted Akbar the first time or whatever, first or second time, and they you know, this was all playing before the cameras was rolling, and this shit first initially hit the blogs or whatever, and the videos was coming out or whatever. Akbar said he didn't do it, a woman did it. I said, bitch, you know, at this point in time, one of them hoes did it. Okay, one of them hoes in that camp did it. Including Teairra. I don't know, because shit just ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Brooke was like, I know Jujitsu Barbie didn't say that she just did that shit. And when the whole press conference was finished, and she saw that Moniece was there, and you know, Brooke was there, and Brooke told her what she said, it was like, you know, Akbar the type of person that'll get his hoes to laugh at him. And I said, you know what? That's what a pimp does. Okay, so yeah, you know, take the fall for him. So that could possibly be it. Bitch, let me tell y'all something, because I keep looking at the camera and I keep kind of, you know, turn my head a little way, and my, you know, symmetry is off. I got a Cardi B size knot on the side of my goddamn head, okay? Thank Mother Nature for that shit. Look at this shit. Like, bitch, what the fuck? But anyway, it's a bump. It's a bump. You know, women, you know what that is. Every month we go through some bullshit. But hey, anyway, back on track. And I'm just like, I was with Paris and them. Paris and Nikki sitting there looking at it. Paris is sitting there with a bowl of motherfucking popcorn. I said, girl, get out of here. She talking about she ain't that friend that do legal shit. I already told her that. Nikki, because Nikki asked why she ain't show up. And then she said, shit just don't feel right, like she done with the situation. If you didn't put me on blast like that, and I truly feel like you the one that put me out there like that, I am not finna go to your house and be in your bed and posting the shit the next day or whatever. No, you still in love with that nigga. I said that is kind of true though. But moving on from that, you got K Michelle sitting there looking at the whole thing with whoever dude that is, and she was like, this is reminiscent of the whole Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Mimi situation. She said that the shit wasn't her that put it out there, then come to find out she did put it out there. And it was like Akbar hit her up, DM'd her, because she was looking for a studio to you know, work at her. And so she said at this point it's making her a little leery of him, but then it's also making her a little bit more nosy too. And I said, girl, everybody want to be up in everybody else's business except for their own, okay? Let me just say something. Monique, I don't know what's going on. Your hair's cute in the confessionals or whatever with the little ponytail and the flow. But when you was at that party earlier, whatever the fuck that was, I wanted to take that wig and I wanted to uncock it and put that part right back where it's supposed to be. Okay, because I got a feeling that, you know, it wasn't meant to be that way. Okay, you look dusty in that thing, and you know, sometimes when you have a lot of hair and you have a small head, it just don't work. And bitch, it didn't work for you. Okay, don't ever do it again. That's all that I want to say on that one. So Teairra Marie, Moniece, and Brooke Valentine's are over at Brooke Valentine's place, and they're in her pool. Bitch, I was like, are you doing songwriting behind the scenes that we don't know about? Because how you got this house, okay? How you got this pool? Even though it looked a little community pool-ish, I was like, that's kind of cute. And I know you ain't get all this just off a girl fight, bitch, but okay, whatever. And it's so only one of them out of those three came pool ready, black girl pool ready, like they actually finna, you know, get in the pool. and not get their hair wet, but actually finna have fun in the pool. Teairra Marie, she had her little wet and wavy look down or whatever with her wig or whatever, so that she could maybe get that shit wet or not. It was either here or there. You got Moniece with her hair tied up. She was the only one that's ready. Brooke's sitting there like she finna go out afterwards, okay? Face did, hair done, looking fine as fuck. I was like, all right, whatever. They sitting there talking about the whole situation that happened with the press conference, and Teairra's thanking them for being there, and trying to figure out what's going on with Nikki and why she wasn't there, and how she just called her and said deuces or whatever, she can't come, and that shit. But they get off of that, and they was trying to get her to go confront Teairra, and Moniece talked about how she got a studio session with Rockstar. Brick is like, oh my god, I love Rockstar, you gotta let me come into the studio with you because I need to see how that go. I was like, all right, bitch, you can go. I mean, you ain't got shit else to do. But we get this scene with Teairra Marie, she gonna go to London or whatever. She was like, what, this gonna be Bad Girls Club? I thought that was cute. To see these little Bad Girls Club references or whatever that's been popping up lately, it's funny. But moving on from that, K Michelle meets up with Akbar. And I have issue with people like Akbar, people like Rockstar, who are literally on this show and they're acting as if their dick defines them. The amount of women that they can get, the amount of women that they can control and sleep with, and all this stuff. And it just makes them look even more disgusting. And it makes me feel as though something went on in their childhood where they were not picked first, where they did not get this amount of attention that they're receiving now. And so all of a sudden they get into high school, or right after high school they decided to, hey, let me go hit the gym, let me go lose this baby fat, let me try to get quote unquote fine or whatever and play these girls. That's what it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? And K Michelle sent there, was there as if she was trying to get studio time for some artists or whatever, but she was really there to get the business. She said, girl, I need you to tell me what it is. Is it true? Did you leak the tape? Okay, was it you? Was it your wife? Was it Alejandra? Or, and that's literally how she said it, Alejandra. I said, girl, Alejandra. Okay. Or was it Sade? He was like, I ain't gonna put that out there, but oh girl couldn't take it. She said, is this some Kardashian type thing that's going on? Y'all trying to get publicity off of this stuff? And he was like, no, because she couldn't take the pipe. I said, first of all, what the fuck does that got to do with it? But second of all, ew. Okay. And he was like, well, I just wanted you to be up in. I was trying to hit you up or whatever so I can introduce you to the lifestyle, introduce you to the women. She was like, no, girl, that's not my thing. Okay. So you can, on that one, that's not what I'm here for. I don't want to be in the midst of the fuckery and the foolery. And he was like, but you here now. That's kind of low. It was like, yeah, I just came to get the truth. That's all that it is. And you expose yourself and what you want to do. And so therefore, I ain't on the same plane. I said, at this time, don't K Michelle still got a man or some shit like that? And he said, I still got to shoot my shot. I said, that is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is. And once again, I have no problem with people who get into these polyamorous relationships because I know it happens, and to each his own. But it's just the way that he's going about it. It's not we're all on the same playing field. He's collecting women, okay? He's collecting women, and it's like there's no respect among them, and it's just disgusting. So Amber goes over there to her mom, and she was like, yo, mama, I just need to tell you that I'm sorry for the way that everything turned out at the album single release party, and I didn't mean to put you in the spot like that. Baby girl, it is what it is, okay? You should have let me handle stuff like this, okay? Because I would have had this shit right. But at the end of the day, you still my daughter, and I feel like I should step back from managing you, all right? Because we need to work on our bond. I said, okay, whatever, do what you got to do. So where this bitch Apple White at? So Apple come up in there, and she was like, so what's good? I've been looking at your pictures. I've been seeing you. They say that you like the queen of the strippers out here in California. What's good? Tell me your inside, your outside, your all your measurements. Where you been at, where you birthed, all this stuff. I said, goddamn. She got right down to business and said, bitch, tell me all the time. I said, well, this is an interview. It seemed like, So Apple tells her about how, she been trying to do this music thing for a minute. She, got a little court case going on. She just trying to provide for her kids and stuff, got a little DUI shit. And she excuse me, she about to go to court, go to jail for a month because she violated one of the terms on her little hearing, her little court case or whatever. But she's still trying to do stuff. She played a song for her. She was singing first, then she was rapping. Sounded way better than Amber Diamond shit. Okay. And then Charlotte was like, you know what? You seem like you look pretty rough around the edges or whatever, but you got your head on your shoulder and I want to work with you, okay? All I need is you to stand on the dotted line. I need your name, your date of birth, your social security number, bitch. She was like, girl, and we can get this contract started. Applewhite was like this. She was like, no, girl, I'm serious. I said, bitch, you want my what? Social security number so you can scam the fuck out of me? Bitch, please, okay? You doing a little bit too much, mama. But all right, cool. So Teairra, no, Nikki Baby is having this, annual boss bitch brunch that she always have. And, Paris is there. Paris is talking about the fact that, she's going to Paris. She was invited to go to Paris. So therefore, because Brooke invited her to go to Paris, and Bridget, Kelly, Brooke, whatever, they invited her to go to go to Paris. Why I keep saying Paris? London, bitch. They was invited to go to London, so she invited LaBrittany. She gonna invite Nikki, and I guess at this point in time, they don't know that Teairra, Marie, and Moniece gonna be there, and so Teairra's in her feelings, especially because she feels as though Nikki's not being a good friend. There was time where her mother was going through some stuff, and she was being there for Nikki when she needed her, and then to have Nikki not be there when she needed her the most, she felt like that was fucked up. She confronted her. She was like, no need to get up because this ain't gonna be long. Okay, why the fuck wasn't you there? It was like, girl, my daddy was in the hospital. Oh, your daddy was conveniently in the hospital. You had to conveniently go to the hospital on the day that you knew that this press conference was happening, and I needed you by my side. Bitch, whatever. She was like, girl, at the end of the day, I'm trying to look out for myself, okay? I don't want nothing else to happen to me, I don't know what Akbar can do. I don't want him to come after me, trying to sue me, trying to do this for slandering his name or whatever. Bitch, it ain't about you. It ain't about you. See, we had to go through all of these hoops and hurdles and these fake ass excuses to get down to the real excuse, bitch. I said, listen, I'm tired of both of y'all. You got Paris and Moniece trying to come through with the voice of reasons in this whole shit. They didn't calm the situation down. They gonna work it out. And I said, okay. So we get Moniece in the booth. 8 days a week, I can barely breathe. I got to pee and smoke some trees. It was just like, okay, whatever. I was like, girl, this ain't the Moniece that I'm used to, because Moniece got vocals, okay? Our family got vocals. I ain't even gonna lie. We can't do that. They may not be the best, but she got vocals on her, and Rockstar was just like this, and then he rolled his eyes like, ain't this about a bitch? I said, listen, whatever. So he pulled her out the booth. They trying to go over the song. She was singing the words wrong. And you can just tell, like, her energy was off. Okay. And Brooke comes in, and then they listening to the song. Brooke is ad-libbing and singing and catching on and putting her vocals in and sounding great or whatever. And at this moment, Moniece is like, why don't you just let Brooke have the song? I guess she was like, okay. Brooke being here for support, that's one thing, but I feel like she just here just like try to take over or whatever. And I said I could see how it seen that way. Just like, nah, girl, you can do that. This is all about you. And so she said, Rockstar said, why don't you just go ahead and put it down an octave higher or whatever. So get back in the booth. And she was like, okay. And you could see the apprehension in Moniece that was going on. And I truly don't feel like she was putting on, because if you faking this shit, that's fucked up. But I really feel like it's not a fake out, because panic attacks and stuff like that, and anxiety attacks, especially when you haven't done something in a long time and you're nervous about it, that shit can creep up on you, and that is the most scariest thing ever. Trust and believe. I've had one, and everything that she was saying, that's exactly what was going on with me, and I was just like, oh shit, I thought I was about to die. Okay, I really did, and come to find out, bitch, she was just having an attack, panic attack. Girl, it is what it is. She go back out, and Brooke and Rockstar talking about her vocals and all this stuff, and Brooke is like, here I am trying to support my new friend, and it felt like I didn't gave Rockstar somebody that, another Amber Diamond situation. I said, you going a little bit too far with that one, but okay. And Moniece, she couldn't even make it back into the booth. She's sitting down on the floor, and she just kept on saying that her heart was beating weird, okay, and she couldn't catch her breath or whatever. She had to drink something. You can visibly see her shaking. They trying to lay her down, and at one point, they had to call the ambulance. Before that, let's just get onto this Jay Will shit. Jay Will go and talk to Lil Brittany. It was all to the good when they first got there, okay? And he was like, he didn't get the gig or whatever. He tells Moniece and them and us in the confessional one thing about how the judges ain't shit, but then you tell LaBrittany, I can understand where they was coming from and understand that Candy is more so pride stuff or whatever, so I respect that. I said, get your story straight, okay? Get your story goddamn straight, bitch. Which one is it? You don't like them or you respect what they say? But anyway, the conversation went left real quick. Okay, when it was like, what's her name? LaBrittany was like, I always been out here struggling. You know how it is. Sometimes we can't get gigs when we want to get gigs or whatever. He said, but that wasn't even the part that kind of, got to me. It was the fact that they was comparing me to you. And I'm like, you don't even compete. You can't compare what you can't compete or whatever the fuck the saying is. And I said, wait a minute. You really thought that she was going to take that like, oh, bitch, I see where you coming from or whatever. And she was like, no, girl, you don't do no shit like that. I said, Jay Will, you salty and you bitter as fuck for doing some shit like that. And then gonna throw out there, you as a friend, you should, you should be on my side and not even take the gift. She said, first of all, it ain't even like it's in WeHo, okay? Second of all, it ain't on Santa Monica, bitch. Third of all, I'm going to London so you can have this motherfucking gig. And then, he started going in on her about how her pussy got miles and stuff on there, and I know you what A1 gonna be there. A1 did this. I know you slept with him because Moniece said that. Moniece did not say that she slept with him. Moniece said that she slept with somebody else and said that she was sliding through A1's DMs. That's what she said. So if you're gonna repeat some shit, repeat the shit right first of all. And it just seemed so fake and so phony, especially when they got down there praying and you talking about, well, your pussy got more miles and all this stuff. You talking about Moniece who pussy is spreading from the East Coast to the West Coast. Well, at least hers probably tighter. Hers probably tighter than yours and all this shit. Lord, please do it. And I said, Jay Will is not a cute individual. And it's like, okay. And that was just really wrong. And I just really didn't like that. And I said that bitch been harboring some feelings or whatever about your ass for a while, Brittany. If he can just snap off like that. And you really expected her to say, fuck this gig. No, she wasn't going to get that gig up if she wasn't finna go to London. Fuck all that. And I wouldn't have either. So Moniece is over there freaking out, and apparently she had went to the doctor. She was sick a couple of weeks ago or whatever, and she's on some medication. So they finna take her to the emergency room. And this scene disgusted the hell out of me. And Brooke, you got me looking at. I already was looking at you funny, and now you got me looking at you all the way twisted because you are nobody friend. You are shady as fuck. Rockstar, we knew that he was a goddamn dog. He can't feeling like he's sympathetic or empathetic to anybody. He can't even fake that shit. He's worried about his booth and the money and the time wasted or whatever, and whether or not she's faking it and how she gonna get up, and you're laughing at it. And then Brooke, you take your ass and you get right up in the booth and you do the song too. But this supposed to be your new friend, right? So you fuck over your new friend by going ahead and doing a song too. I said, this is so Erica Mena and Olivia. You know what I'm saying? We done seen this shit. Loving Hip Hop New York, circa what, season 2 or whatever. We done seen this shit already. That was fucked up. That was really fucked up. That girl going through some shit and you up there laughing about it. I expect Rockstar to be a fucking dick, okay? But you to carry on with it and all that shit, that was just trash. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.